Hey Tony, I got a bit of a bad news. This is what I want to see. That failed. That's the idler pulley bearing for the timing belt. And you can also see that the water pump was leaking, so that also failed. And because they weren't taken care of right away, the engine jumped timing, and now the valves collided with the pistons. So just changing the water pump, putting a brand new timing belt isn't going to get this car running. I can guarantee you once I'm done with it, it will not start because the valves got collided into the pistons. And now there's no compression because the valves are bent. I'm going to show you on the whiteboard what I'm talking about. Okay, I drew a diagram on the whiteboard real quick. This is the side of your engine with the timing belt. This is your cam gears, that idler pulley I just showed you that blew up, the water pump that failed, and your crank. Well, this is what happened. Okay, so when this idler gear, or idler pulley, bearing, whatever, when that failed, it put some slack on the belt, which jumped timing. So now these marks are no longer there where they're supposed to be. One is like over here and one is like over there that way. So they are no longer in time. When the engine's in time, this valve is going to open at an exact moment that this piston is down. And on the way up, this valve closes, this one opens, and so on. Well, what happens when it jumped timing, the piston and the valve met at the same spot at the same time, and the valve hit the piston and bent the valve. So now the valve is no longer straight like this one where it can enter and close that door right there. Now it's stuck and it doesn't even go all the way up. It's bent to the side like this. This is kind of exaggerated, but on the engine it's slightly bent, maybe more like that. But still bent enough to where the valve can't go back inside to the head. So, to make a long story short, just changing the water pump and the timing belt isn't going to fix this. And this problem right here is very costly. I did one just like it. I believe it was on, what was it? Toyota 4Runner. And this happened, and that idler pulley exploded just like the one this one did. And I'm going to show you how it looks like. And once the belt jumped and all that, you know, it was over and done with. So, I mean, do you want to go that extra mile and tear down everything, send the heads in and get them machined and all that? And I could get you an estimate for that, and I guarantee you it's going to at least run about $3,500 into that range. Because there's going to be work at the machine shop that gets done to the heads, plus however many valves. They're $11 a valve. And we already got the timing belt and water pump kit. But the thing is, it's like halfway of doing the engine rebuild, but just on the top end. So that's just to let you know, this isn't going to work. I know we thought it was going to be a one-day job and get it out, but I had no idea that this mess was this severe. I was told it was just a leaky water pump and you just needed it changed, and I recommended a timing belt service. Here's the rest of it. It's mounted into the timing cover, and you can see where the timing belt was rubbing on this for a good while. And see how it rubbed through that hole. It started rubbing to the side right there, and it almost came through there. So it needs a new upper timing cover, or else, well, that's the least of your worries, is the timing cover. I mean, this job is going to get pretty pricey, so let me know what you want to do, and we shall go from there. I'm putting a stop until I hear back from you. Okay, thank you.